Well, I just hiked up the hill, so I'm a little bit short of breath. And I'm up at the second building site. And as you can see, if you look up the hill just a little bit through the trees, the sun's about to set behind the hill. It's about 7:30. See these beautiful yellow daisies, wild daisies, all across the mountain. And they really are pretty. What I'm going to do is just spin around slowly so I can show you my other building site. It's just a flat piece of dirt now, but I also want to, it's a better view of the valley from here, so I want you to see that. I think that'll be interesting to you. So we're pivoting now, and first thing we're going to see is some more big trees, lots of trees. And now you begin to see through the trees across to the south side of the valley. It's kind of hard to see. It's really bright in the picture, but it's a beautiful sight from here. And the only thing you can see that's man-made other than the dirt in front of me is my trailer that I parked up here. But more beautifully, if you go up, you can see all the way across the valley. Way up on top there, across the way, the forest was cut a few years ago and has been reseeded, so the trees are smaller. You look here, where that shadow goes down the hillside, and the trees are much bigger, and probably in the next decade or two they'll be cut. And it's a renewable, sustainable resource. Again, as we look down into the valley, my property goes all the way down and across the creek and up to the state forest land. That hill over there, that mountain, is owned by the state of Washington. And then as we look way up on the hill right there in the center of the picture, that's national forest. That's federal national forest. And so those will always be wild national forests. And you can see that at this time of day, there's a big contrast. It gets very dark back in the timber. This is the time when wildlife starts coming out. Yesterday about this time I was just east of my property a little bit. There are two big turkeys just walking along, looking at me as silly as could be. And this is, I have no plans for this pad just yet, but it would make a wonderful site for a cabin. Be a beautiful cabin spot where you'd have beautiful view of the valley. And incidentally, where we're looking right in the center of the picture now, the sun in the morning comes up right over that hill. We're looking kind of east, and it really is beautiful. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this simple tour of my Okanagan forest here in the Okanagan Highlands. It is truly a beautiful place.